Hi, my name is Brendan. I'm the founder of the Personal Training Collective. And I wanted to just do a quick video just to give you some background on who I am and what I'm all about. As people consider venturing into the personal training industry, I can't stress enough how important it is who you learn from. Who you learn from, who you take your courses with, who mentors you, who helps to guide you will make or break your career. And so I think that when you're looking for those learning opportunities to become a personal trainer, it's really important you do your homework and you really learn about the person who's going to be teaching you and starting your career. So a little bit about myself. I am a teacher at heart. I love to teach. There is nothing in this world that I enjoy more. I love taking concepts that people traditionally find very challenging and very complicated and teaching them in a way that's not only fun and interactive, but a way that makes those complicated concepts a whole lot easier to understand. I don't believe that education needs to be complicated just because it's always been complicated. So I love to find innovative ways to teach things in a way that every student, regardless of their experience and their education, can understand and implement what they've learned. I also believe that I have a responsibility to my students to prepare them for the reality of being a personal trainer and not just the fairy tale, not the Instagram fairy tale or the Facebook fairy tale, but the actual nuts and bolts, ins and outs. What is this going to be like as a career, either part-time, full-time, whatever it might be. So I really like to take that realistic view when I'm preparing students through my personal training program. So a bit about my background. I've been in the fitness industry for a little over 23 years. I started as a group fitness instructor and have had the opportunity to be a fitness director, full-time personal trainer, personal training director, all the way through to running one of the largest fitness centers in Canada. So I've really had the chance to see all the different aspects of our industry and what happens in all those different places and all those different pieces. During that time, did my kinesiology degree at SFU, which just basically means I've got a pretty good understanding of anatomy and physiology and how our body works and how our body functions and how we respond to training. I also have my master's degree in adult education. And what's cool about that is it allows me to really design learning experiences for my students. Because I have that graduate background in education and specifically adult education, I really get how adults learn and I really know how to structure the learning experience so that they really can get the most possible out of it. And finally, I am also a certified life coach. And so what that does is it gives me this whole other set of tools to help support my students in their learning, but it also gives me tools that I can teach to them to help them support and motivate their clients. Because as we know, if you're in the industry at all, or if you've worked with trainers at all, or if you just think about your own personal life, it's really hard to make behavior changes. And ultimately, as personal trainers, that's what we're asking our clients to do. Every single time we ask them to do something is we're asking them to change a behavior. So I can bring my background and my training as a life coach to my students so they have those extra tools that they can then be using with their clients. And finally, my whole business is dedicated to training and mentoring personal trainers. This is what I do. This is my whole professional life. And I love it. I love helping people start their journey to become a personal trainer. I love working with people who have been personal trainers for decades and need a bit of support and need someone to reinfuse their passion. So when you're looking at where you're going to take your courses, who you're going to learn from, it's not just about what's the cost, how many weekends is it, how fast can I get certified. None of that stuff matters. What matters is who are you learning from? Do you connect with them? Do you resonate with them? It's not just about learning stuff from a book. It's also about how do we be really amazing trainers? You know, anyone can learn the science from a book, but how do you learn the art? And a huge part of what we do as trainers is art. It's not science. So if you're thinking of becoming a personal trainer, please do your homework, ask lots of questions. I might not be a fit for you. As you hear me speak, as you hear my background and my experience, I might not be your gal, and that's totally okay. What's most important is that you find the teacher and the program that is the best fit for you, because you're investing your time, you're investing your money, and more important than that, this is how you're starting your career, and you want to start it on the strongest foot you possibly can.